Hi, welcome to my habitats lesson for a second grade class. Today we'll be taking a dive into habitats and we'll learn about the factors that are needed to create a habitat where animals are able to thrive and how it differs between different animals. So on our agenda today, we'll be watching a video called Home Sweet Habitat. It's just a little bit of information regarding what is needed to create a effective habitat for different animals to help them thrive. And then you'll complete the My Perfect Habitat activity. This is supposed to be a fun activity meant to get you thinking about what kinds of things an animal needs or any living creature needs to have a habitat where they're able to thrive. And then you'll watch the reading of the book If You Take Away the Otter. It's just a short story about otters living in the Pacific Ocean and what happened when they were being hunted and how that affected the entire environment around them and why it was necessary to kind of place a ban on the hunting of otters. And then finally you'll complete the You Design a Zoo activity. In this activity you'll solve a problem where you have to create a habitat for different animals and how and what kinds of materials you'll need and your thinking behind the materials and the habitat that you plan on creating. And then to wrap everything up, we'll just complete an exit ticket on Google Forms. So a little bit more about habitats. They're different for every living creature. Animals and their habitats have effects on other animals and their habitats. So kind of like in the book or the story you'll be reading or listening to, we see that if you take one animal out of the habitat, it affects everything around them because in an ecosystem, every animal kind of relies on each other. The plants even rely on the animals around them. And another example might be the flowers needing the bees to pollinate them, and so on. And then all living creatures have 4 essentials that are needed to survive. So these essentials include food and water, shelter, and then just space to live or comfort, socialization. Some animals require living in packs and some of them require living alone. So that's different for every animal, and it's really important to understand what is needed for each specific animal. And then the learning strategy that we'll use in this lesson is establishing problematic perspectives. And this learning strategy is designed to immerse students into their reading and lead to a greater conceptual knowledge of the content. So basically we'll be posing a problem and then you'll solve the problem. While also thinking about the story that you've read and all of the videos you've watched and the content that you've learned. And hopefully everything will come together and help you have a better understanding of habitats. All right, I hope you enjoy.